Hi, welcome to Lab Games. I'm your host, Anthony.
And I'm Francis.
Today we're bringing you
Speakeasy.
So this is the latest Lacerda title that
I should have dressed up in like Gatsby.
We could have, but
stuff.
We would probably look like another channel. We don't want to do that, where they like to dress up. So that's not our shtick.
Okay.
But what we are bringing you is the latest Lacerda game that is based in the Roaring 20s.
Yes.
Obviously, the Speakeasy era, where the prohibition of alcohol was in effect in the United States, and we are basically running mob families.
Yep.
Trying to sell bootleg alcohol, open speakeasies, casinos, nightclubs, and just do all the bad things.
Big business.
Yeah, big business, and try to make as much money as we possibly can over the course of 3 or 4 acts, right?
Yes.
So let's take it to the table, and you can see this sprawling game.
I think it took us longer to figure out how to put this game on the table than it did to learn the game.
It did indeed. This is the 2-player side of the board, for those of you who are wondering if it does scale for 2, and absolutely does. This is the 1 and 2-player side of the board. It does have 2 separate sideboards that go out there, so you've got like your mobster board, and you also have your docks board, or your harbor, whatever you want to call it, but I think it's the docks. But what we'll do is we'll kind of go through how the game flows, and believe it or not, this one is a really straightforward.
It's like very streamlined.
Yeah, like the game. Normally, when I read the rule book for the first time on a new Lacerda game, my brain hurts for a couple of days, and then I have to read it like 3 or 4 more times before it really starts to click and I understand what we're doing. Right.
Yeah.
But in this game, I really have a good idea of.
I think the theme helps.
Yeah, it definitely
it's very
does.
integrative. Integrative?
Yeah, that was a very.
You
You can put the emphasis on the one
I
syllable.
did some weird emphasis there.
But we'll go through, and the turns are really simple, actually. This is really an action selection card. I don't know if it's card play, but it's kind of like...
It's like card play, pick up and delivery.
Definitely not a deck builder, but definitely pick up and delivery. Yeah. And some area control as well.
Some tableau building. It's got a little bit of everything.
A little splash of everything, but it's not overly complex in that it is sort of deterrent to those who may have issues with heavy games, right?
Yeah.
So, but in any case, here's the board, and you'll notice that this is Manhattan, right? So for all intents and purposes, it's kind of sideways. So if you actually normally look at Manhattan, it's like this would be downtown, this would be like midtown-ish, and this would be uptown, where you've got Central Park right in the middle. So just get used to it that way. So then you've got obviously the river around it and all the different harbors, and you've got ships that are rum runner ships. So these are ships that are bringing in. They're all mob ships that are bringing in the rum, barrel casks of rum. We're also going to be building stills to create our own rum as well, and actually have the opportunity to kind of steal from these ships and take their rum, and then run deliveries around the city to try to deliver it to our establishments. We're going to be building speakeasies and nightclubs and casinos, in that progressive order.
Yeah. And
they're going to be able to buy, obviously we're going to sell our liquor to all the people that are there kind of partying, right?
Yeah.
We're going to be paying off cops in order to let us continue to operate, because obviously you need to be in operation.
I'm going to be paying off mobsters too.
Paying off mobsters too. And you'll be allying with other mobster families that are out there in the regions, depending on the era that we're in. We're in the first act. So we're in the 1921, and you can play up to 1931. So it's going to go over the course of 4 acts. I think I have a zoom in on that.
4 acts that span like 10 years.
Yep. So you'll see in each act you've got a certain amount of capos. They're like sort of like your leaders.
Your heads.
Yeah, the heads of the family that are going to go out and they're going to talk to different representatives around the city and allow you to do things, right? So in every act, you're going to actually have less until the last act when you only have 1 to play. So you're going to be, I guess what this represents is the progressive
attrition
of mobsters while the police activity starts to ramp up. I guess the FBI involvement, like a lot of, they were cracking down on crime, so you've got less and less influence in the city.
But hopefully your infrastructure is built in such a way by the end of the game that you actually don't need those capos as much as you did in the beginning.
I would hope so.
A brilliant balance.
It is the balance, right? So throughout the game, we had our very unique player boards too, where you've got different types of operations on your board that we'll be playing cards into, and they tuck in real nice and create sort of a
little picture, a little scene. Yes.
And our cards are going to have different actions and rewards that we're going to get for playing them, and you'll see how that works as we go along. We're not going to explain it all because we'll be here for 6 or 7 days doing that. But what you do need to know is that.
Do you want me to go over the board, or?
I don't know if we want to go too much.
Okay.
I mean, you can.
It's self-explanatory. You guys will figure it out as we go.
If you want to just talk through it real quick, you can.
I mean, we can. That's fine. Sure. So this is going to be like almost like your family room. This is like your VIP room. We have a party room, which is there's like your little jazz cards, right? Mm-hmm. We have your stills. This is where you're actually going to be storing your barrels when you're making alcohol out on the board. And then you have your fleet, which will control your little truck. Each one of these locations has a gauge, and you'll see that we started off a little bit differently based on our starting setup. But basically, this one will tell you how many family members you can have in your VIP area, which are these 4 spots right here. This will tell you how much you can sell your how many barrels you can sell when you go to sell your barrels of alcohol. Over here, this will tell you how many barrels you can store, or how many you can make.
How many you
can generate with your still.
If you have a still. Yeah.
Yes, and then this will tell you how far your little truck can go. And then once we all start with one little truck, and if you see this little guy actually stores little barrels in him, and we're going to be driving him right across Manhattan. Once you get up to the number 3, you actually get another truck, which is cool. Yep. Down here, I've started with a book. Again, due to starting setup, we're going to keep our books here, and we're going to keep them here because we want to cook them. Mm-hmm. And cooking our books is going to be how we are going to gain some points and
money. It's all money in this game.
Well, all the money's all the points. The points is all the money, right?
Well, money is points.
Money
equals points. Yes.
And then down here, we just have all of our buildings that we're going to build. So we've got our speakeasies. We have 1 still each. We have our nightclubs and our casinos. We're limited. We have 3 different sections of the board. We've got 3 casinos and 3 nightclubs. We can only build 1 of each in each region. So that should keep things interesting.
Yeah. Also on the board, you'll see we have these red buildings. Mm-hmm. So these are also speakeasies, but they are representative of other mob families that are already on the board.
Right.
And those mob families are represented on the mob board.
They sure are.
So you'll see up here, we've got 4 mobsters out there, and they each have a mobster strength. And we can ally with those, and we can bring them into our home.
Yes.
And if you ally with them, they'll actually lend their strength to you.
Yeah, so you'll see us do that.
Yep. And every act, more will come out, and they'll start to influence the city. And you'll see on the board, we've got these mobster tokens. So you've got 2 red ones out here. Those are the 2. So they're basically like staking their claims. And we know that at the end of this act, during the Luciano phase, you'll see how that works. But they will, they'll come out, and they're going to build their own speakeasies on these 2 districts. Right. So you can go there, but you're going to have to fight them, right? Because there's mob battles that happen every round.
I know. Our Lucky Luciano.
And it's all about strength, yeah. So you'll see that there's these X'd out districts. Those for the 2-player game, they're randomly selected. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them out here that they're going to be blocked out for the game. We're not going to be able to build in any of those. So just consider them like they're cordoned off by the police. You can't touch them.
Yeah.
Around the board, you're going to have these cookbook tokens, tiles that are like prerequisites. They're going to tell us whether or not you can cook your books there and gain the monies. Mm-hmm. You get $10 if you do it, right? Yeah. So this one's like you have to have
bonuses too. You passive stuff.
Yeah. So like this one here, for example, you need to have at least 3 family members guarding, protecting buildings. And then you'll be able to cook a book here, and that'll earn you the $10, right? Down here, these are, like I said, they're all requirements. So down here, it's like you have to have 1 nightclub and 1 casino in 2 different districts.
Yeah.
And then you could cook your book here. That'll give you a bonus to go up one of your tracks, but it'll also give you $20. So those are big. At the end of the act, we'll be doing a
Lucky Luciano.
Lucky Luciano, but then we'll be scoring influence on each of the different. I don't know if they're called sectors or areas, but downtown, midtown, and uptown, and then see who's got the most influence, and then they'll get the most money. So again, this is all about money. One thing to note is we each have a safe.
Which you can't kind of see.
Player screen. It's off to the side. We start with $30 in that safe. Money in that safe is requires
dirty.
It's dirty money. So you can spend it at any time, but you spend it at a 2-to-1 ratio, so you're going to lose money
because you have to launder it.
It's got to be laundered,
and that costs money.
It does, so it's not worth it.
They should just have like a player that's like also the laundry.
Oh, somebody who can launder it. Yeah, then you go there and launder the money.
Yeah.
But it
happens passively. I guess there's too much going on already.
There's way too much going on. So in any case, we have. I think we have we're set. You're player
Yep.
one. I guess let's just start taking. So we didn't even go over the actions at the top of the screen.
Yeah,
which you probably
we can-
should. If you want to go
Very
through real
quickly.
quick the locations,
Yes.
we have a player card that actually tells you exactly what they are. So you want to just read
Yeah,
through them real
absolutely.
fast and then go from there.
Super. So all the way down here at the left, we have the docks. Basically, that's where we're going to ambush these ships. We can also play our still cards and get goons for free, which is pretty cool. Then next we have City Hall. This is where we're going to send family members to protect our buildings. Again, we can get goons going here where you just have to pay for them. Here is the restaurant. So all of these locations, you'll see that they're divided. Some of them only have one person to talk to. Some of them have two people to talk to. We can only go one player per person. But the restaurant can have as many people as we want. This is primarily where we're going to switch our turn order, and then we can do some other things on the board like cooking books and things like that, which we'll show you when we get there. The commission here is where we are going to be able to talk to the mob bosses and form affiliations like we talked about. We can also gain these helper cards, which is a little bit of a set collection thing, and also gives us some extra bonuses as we go throughout the game. Here we have our contractors. This is going to be our primary way to build new speakeasies and to build our stills. I'll also get you, as you know, extra actions. You get your book, and also we can get some helper cards there as well. Moving on to the city planner. This is where we are going to build or upgrade to our casinos and our nightclubs and play our purple cards, which are like our party cards. We have our garage here. This is all about fleet. So this is how we move our cars. And then we also get a bonus depending on which side you go to, which person you talk to. You get a +2 movement on your little truck, which is pretty good. Here at the end, now if you've played Lacerda before, you're used to like these kick-out actions. This game doesn't have kick-out actions in the way that we've seen it before, but it does have this park. And so what this does is allows whoever goes to the park to switch places with somebody who might be occupying a spot that you want to take. You send that person back to the park, you take their spot, and that person that you sent back gets to do one of these little nominal actions at the bottom as kind of like a bonus for being kicked out. So that's like the extent of the kick out in this game. We will be playing a card usually when we take these actions, and when we play those cards, they also let us go up on our influence and everything in that particular sector. So I think that's it. That was like really fast.
That's good. That's what we wanted. Last bit is over here is the docks, and what they do is basically you'll see there's 4 ships on here owned by different mobsters, and those are the rum runners. So if you attack them, you just take the furthest left value, and that's their strength, and you'll do some math based on the strength of your fighting, of your attack based on your player board, as well as times how many of your family members you have on that respective dock. So each dock represents, downtown, midtown, uptown. And if you have enough guys there, you'll be able to attack those ships if they're in the harbors, right? So right now you'll see in downtown, you've got the orange and blue ship, which are the only ones I could, in theory, attack.
Yes.
Right, but I definitely don't have the strength right now.
Yeah.
I've got a strength of 1 times 1 family member. That's 1 strength.
Yeah.
Versus 10 or 11. So
Right.
definitely not doing that. But you get some good. You get a barrel, plus you get these crates, and the crates are passive bonuses that you'll have for the rest of the game, which are really nice. But otherwise, it's just on your turn. If you have one of these helper cards, you'll be able to play it for the bonus. Then you take an action. You have to place one of your capos out, and we start with 4 in the first round. And then you
And then you take a card.
take a card. You pick
Operations
any one card, and there's no hand limit, and then your turn's over. And then
Yep.
we're going to do that 4 times, and then the act is over. So it's
Yeah.
really, really fast. So
It does move, yeah.
why don't you go ahead, and one thing to note, though, while we're playing, and again, you've got the safe and you've got cash on hand. Like, cash on hand is available at any time. We start with $15 each. In the beginning of the game, we actually were able to build. We should talk about that because that's important. Because they're like, how the
Sure.
hell did you guys get all this stuff out there? So we were able to play 1 card into our player board, which we each did. And that let us go up certain, tracks and all that stuff. It's really self-explanatory once you get that. The next thing is you get to build either your stills or a speakeasy, but you do have to pay for it. So I built a stills in Midtown right here. That's my baby. You
Yes.
also built a speakeasy.
I built a speakeasy.
In Uptown. So that's what we did to start. It cost us money. We put them out there. And then
we got some bonuses.
We got bonuses again for that, and that's really how we started, right? You start with one goon each, and goons basically just add to your attack or defense value by discarding them. Right. You're allowed to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. They cost progressively more money as you go, but that's it. We start with no family members available. You do have one because you had a starting bonus for that, but that's it. So again, we're taking our turns. You're just going to take your actions. You do skip the return capos phase, obviously, because our capos aren't out. And then we just go to play around. So let's go and do our 4 actions, and then we'll do Lucky Luciano.
Okay, Lucky Luciano. All right, so I will come out here, and I'm just going to start off by going up here. So dotted line. So I get to do everything in the top bar, but I'm only going to be doing this bottom action down here.
That is correct.
Okay, which leaves the other side open for you if you want to take it. So I'll get another family member. And again, because my gauge is already up to, like the 3, I guess.
It's actually
times 2. That was like the 3? No.
Not the 3.
Times 2. I can have 2 family members in my VIP section. So I can take a family member from my supply and put him in the family member section of my VIP.
Okay.
But my second action down below here is going to be to guard something with a family member. And I have a speakeasy. So I'm going to take my family member, put him out here.
Now, you do have to have the leverage to do that.
Oh, and I don't.
So you have leverage in this game, and it's like this little, it's this token here. It's this symbol. Let me show you. You definitely don't have it, so you can't do this. You might want to rethink this.
Oh, okay.
So you've got, that is your leverage. You also have cumulative leverage by cards you play. So I've got 1 leverage passively, and I've got 1 extra one I can discard. So that gives me a total leverage of 2. On the player board, you've got turn order. So she's player 1. To put a protection out,
that's right.
It's going to cost you 4 leverage.
Yeah.
As player 2, it only costs me 2.
And I didn't this time.
You do not have it. So,
okay. So I might take that back.
You might take that whole move back.
Okay. Oops, never mind. I'm not going to do that. So maybe I need to work on getting leverage.
That's probably wise.
Probably a better idea.
So like leverage is, you can get leverage here, which is kind of silly. You can get leverage there
too. I can get it like in that same spot over there.
Can
but
on the
I don't
left
have,
side,
or I could do it by playing a card too.
You could do that too. To get it passively, because it's like some of these cards have 2 passive leverage. So if you put enough cards out, as you just play enough cards into your tableau, operational cards, you'll get the leverage.
Right.
Passively.
Exactly. So I could do this instead. This might be a little crazy. Where's that? Oh, right here. Okay. Like I could do this then instead. Okay. Now I can build. So
you're talking to this lady.
I'm talking to this lady. So I can build times 2 a casino or a nightclub. But I don't have enough money to build both, so I can spend $12 and build a nightclub.
Okay.
And put my nightclub out somewhere on the board. Correct?
You can do that, yeah.
I'm going to put it right here. Come here, you.
And you get a city token that can be played at a later turn.
And that goes right here on my board.
You can have up to 4 area.
Then I can do this. I can play my
party card,
which lets me go up my party track.
Right.
I also get nothing.
You get nothing.
Because I'm not selling anything.
That's the action that lets you sell. So you get to take that action, which would allow you to sell
barrels
to that establishment if you had barrels outside of the establishment. You're allowed to have 1 barrel outside of each establishment.
But most importantly, it gets me 1 leverage.
And every time you go up a track, you go up influence.
Yep.
So the cumulative total of your tracks together should equal your influence level at any time.
Okay.
So that's your entire turn. Now you draw a card. What would you like?
I would like one of these family member cards.
I'm sorry, what?
The VIP cards.
You want a red card?
Yes, please. Okay. Thank you.
There you go.
Please and thank you.
Now it is my turn. So I will place my first capo. I'm going to go here because I need a family member, and I could also buy another thug. So I will take a family member from my supply. I do have a limit of 2, so I can have up to 2 family members in my VIP lounge. So 1 is good. And I'm going to get a leverage token. So now I have 2. And then I'm also going to get to play a red card. Now, when playing a card, let me show you my player board. All right, so I'm playing a red card. So what you do is you take the card that's there and you discard it, and you bring a new one out. With all this limited space, everything falls off the board. So now I do get to go up, and I get up my red track, and then I can discard a card to go up again if I so choose. So I will go up the red track. So bump me up one more on the infamy, and I can discard any one of these cards if I want to, and I'll discard this green one, and I'll go up because it could be any card. It doesn't have to be the same color. So I'll go up to there. So now I'm up to. I can have 3 people in my VIP space. Okay. Just put me up another.
Another one?
Yeah, and then I get that guy.
This guy. Yeah, there you go.
So now I have 2 family members I can get put to work now. That is it. I get to pick a card. I will take... I guess I'll take a green one. All right, your turn.
Okay. Well, I want to do something quickly.
Oh, you want to make that correction?
Yeah. Well, and you guys probably can't even see it really on the board. Can you see it? Yep. So when I built my nightclub, I took it from here, which was silly because I can't take this bonus yet, which is to produce in my still. I don't have a still. So I'm going to just pretend like I took this one instead, which lets me bump up 1 of any of these tracks. I'm going to keep pushing my defense. So I bump my defense up to 3, which bumps me up here. And do I get to put a book on that now?
No, that just means you're qualified.
I'm qualified for books? Yeah. Okay, just checking. Because I have a book to cook.
Well, you have to actually take the action that lets you cook.
I got to get a couple more books.
She likes to just do things when she can.
I do.
Without the actual doing of the things.
Without the proper prerequisites.
Yeah.
All right. Is it my turn? Can I go?
Well, yeah, of course.
Man, I really need I am going to need some additional leverage here. Because even if I want to play this card, what?
No, just thinking. How did you go up your strength?
I'm sorry?
How did you go up the strength one?
What, this one?
Oh, yeah, because you went up that.
Yeah, because I had the little pinwheel thing.
Yeah.
See, so you already went to that guy.
So you can't go to him.
There.
Yep. On the 2-player side of the board, it has a line between the people. So just imagine you're going to that particular person, and he's only going to see 1 capo for the act.
Yeah, right.
Unless you go to the park, which allows you to swap.
I know. Which isn't bad, but I'm not ready to do that yet. I still need to do more stuff. So I think I may go here. That way I can push up another track. Maybe start pushing up this one, even though I don't have stills yet. And then I'll take this action, which is to play a green card, which pushes up my green. So I'm up 2 now. 1, 2. So I have to take care of that in a second. And I get to move my truck.
Yes.
Enter on board. Right. Hold on, I gotta slip this in. Whoop. There we go. So I get to bring my little truckie out. And he comes out anywhere he wants to, right?
Once you bring him in the board, he can only move from that point forward.
Yeah. So we'll move him.
You don't technically have any stills.
I know, I don't.
Collect.
But I can still bring him out. Right?
Oh, you can do whatever.
All right, where am I? I had gone up 1, 2. Okay. Yeah,
so you passed that thing. So
I did this, so I went up that. I got to do this.
You get a card.
A card or a helper.
Or a helper card, right? Is there a slash or is it both?
Well, yeah, it is both, isn't it?
So what card do you want? What helper?
I will take an orange, a stills card. And I will take this card.
Okay.
And so I did that, and now I get to move my card, but it's kind of meh.
There's really nothing to do with that.
Nothing to do because I'm bringing it out wherever I want anyway.
Yep.
Okay.
That's it.
That's your turn.
Now
but I get a card.
Yeah,
I'll take another stills card.
Another stills card.
Yeah.
Right.
Thank you.
Okay, so let's see where we can go now. I need to boost my strength.
Your strength?
My fighting.
Yeah.
That's the problem. So I guess I'll go here for now. I'll bump up my fighting. Could you pump me up one thing? But every time you boost your fighting, though, you have to discard a card, right?
No. Only when you pass 3 to 4.
Oh, from 3 to 4 is one
Yeah.
card, and then 4 to 5 is 2 cards.
Yep.
Okay. And I can do, so the bottom part I get a handshake, which means grip one of these mobs. I'm making an associate now.
Yes.
So if you look, they each have a strength. Let me go up to the ups here. They each have a strength, right? So you'll see it's a 3, 3, 4, and 4. That's how much they actually will add to your attack.
If you pay them.
If you pay them $5, for example, and she'll
Yeah.
give me +4. So I'm going to go with Texas. Is it Texas Gunman?
That's Texas Guinan.
Guinan? I'll take Texas Guinan. So
Okay.
that's who I'm going to associate
So she
with.
is in sector 14.
14.
She's here.
So I put my little thing here.
Yeah,
meaning
which
that
basically represents like these are her speakeasies.
Yep.
She's there. Here's
she's going to
your
work with me.
Texas
So
lady.
she's coming
You
over
flip
to
her over.
She's coming over to me. I flip over. Oh, flip over. And then I have her now. So now I do have this passive. So it's don't pay money for people falling over, right? So I know that, well, there's a whole thing in the back of the book which will tell me. Associate, she's an associate, right? So it means this associate helps you defend your stills for free.
Yes.
So my stills are defended for free. So if anyone attacks my stills, I won't have to pay her a dime, and she'll add +4 to my defense. Which is cool.
That's very good.
Texas Guinan. So now she's in my good graces. So that is that associate. Now I get to buy more of these dudes. So I'll buy as many as I want to pay for. So I'll buy 3 of them. So it's going to be 2. I'll buy 2 of them rather. So it's $3. So I'll get change for 10. 5, 6, 7. I'll take 2 of them back. So now I got some more. What are they called?
What?
Thugs or
What?
these
Goons?
Guys? Goons, right? They're goons. It's my goon squad.
It's your goons.
All right, so I've got the goons now. I've got 3 goons. So I think we're gonna hit a boat soon. But
Yeah, I'm thinking about it.
so that was that action. Now I'm gonna take a card. I'll take an orange card, and it's your turn.
Okay.
Oh, these are bad cards.
Yeah, I need a mobster. I think I need one of those.
You can still do it.
Yeah, I know, because it's kind of like the same action.
Yeah, it's for the same.
I know. I just wish they gave me some legitimacy, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Or whatever. Leverage. So I can't even go out and guard my stuff.
Mm-mm.
What about you? You're not guarding any stuff either.
What do I have to? I don't have any cops.
You don't have any cops? What do you mean?
Yeah, you don't really need to protect your. It's operational.
I know.
So here's the catch: your
yes,
buildings
I know.
are only operational. I'm explaining to them. I know you know.
Okay.
Yeah, because they didn't read the rule book. Actually, I know you did.
Whatever.
So when you have a building out, it is when you have a building out, it's not operational unless you have a guard. If there's a cop, if there's no cop, it's fine. So
Yeah.
the cops aren't in our region, so we're okay.
I know, but cops are coming to me. Look, they're coming
But
out.
they're eventually going to pop, yeah. So like I know
So I just wanna
I'm good.
be
So you want to be
thinking about
guarded up so that you don't mess out on the scoring later.
I know. Oh, whoops. Sorry. I'm like offing my family here in the
know.
VIP room.
The capos.
I'm like running out of money. Okay, here's what I want to do. I'm just going to do some other weird stuff. I think I want to go. Now, I can't go talk to that guy though, because I already have a guy there, right? Is that a rule?
Which one?
Like, I can't go talk to that guy.
I don't think you could have.
I don't need to talk to that guy.
I don't think you can have two in the same.
Yeah, I don't think you can. I want to talk to this lady.
Mm-hmm.
That's who I need to talk to.
So you get a book.
So I get a book. Another book.
And you get to
I'm
build
collecting all my books.
two stills or two.
I'm going to build two
speakeasies.
Speakeasies. Two speakeasies. I'm going to build these two speakeasies for $6. Now I have no money. So I'm actually going to spend $12 from my safe.
Oh, crap. Okay.
Listen, Fadal says in the rule book that you should do this stuff.
Oh, he does?
He does. He says it. He's like, do it. Don't be afraid to spend money from your safe.
Well, there you go.
I know he'll back me up in comments.
We'll see about that.
It's like yelling at his screen. Like, what are you doing?
You're like, oh, this soon? You're breaking out your safe? What are you thinking?
Now there's a police here. I can still build it, though. It's just not going to be operational, which is kind of silly. But I'll do it anyway.
There's a police.
There's a police. All right, I'll put this. Where do I want to go, though? Kind of like this one. Go here.
Okay.
And one more. I'm going to put this guy here. There. Now, the reason why one of the reasons why I did that is because now I've unlocked all three of my things. Right? So now I get a discount when I build my stuff over here.
Right. Did you get your rewards for pulling those two?
I did not. No, I didn't.
What do you get?
I get a goon for free. And I get a city tile. But I'm full up on city tiles.
But you can take one if you want to replace one.
I do. I want to replace it with this one.
Okay. And then you put one. At the end of your turn, you're going to put some back. So
yeah.
That's okay.
No, basically, I'm not at the end of my turn yet, am I?
No.
Where'd it go? Okay. I am at the end of my turn.
You draw
I took
a card.
my book. I took the things.
You have to draw a card.
I will take a green card.
Oh, green card.
A fleet card. Thank you. Eek.
All right.
Oh, that's not good. Wait, now I need to replace.
I thought we were...
I mean, you can go. I'll just do this myself.
It goes on the X, by the way. All right, so I'm going to go here and do a similar action as you did, right? Actually, it would be here. Stills or those. Okay, cool. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to take one of these cards now. I'll take this one. And I'm going to be able to build two of these things. So I will build for $3. What do I have? $6? I've got $5, $6, $7. So yeah, so I can build two of them for $6. So I'll build this one, and I'll build this one. So I'm going to get a city tile, and I'm going to get go up a track. So let me put two of these out. I'll put one here, and I need to put one in a good neighborhood. Where's a nice good neighborhood?
A nice neighborhood. A nice neighborhood for a speakeasy.
Yeah, I'll go here. I'll put them both in the same neighborhood. Why not? Right?
I guess.
Well,
can you do that?
Why not? I can lock it down.
I mean, I guess that's what the mob does, so.
That's what they do.
Yeah.
You want to make sure
win in the mob.
You're protected, right?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I'm going to have to get some people out here because they're not going to be operational, which is a concern of mine. So I just did my double thing. So I'm going to go up a track, which I'll go up this track.
Okay, so that's going to bump you here.
Yep. And I'm also going to get a city token, which I'll take. I guess I'll take a card one. It's fine. All right. And then I get to play. What do I get to do now? That's it? I just get to take a card. I guess I'll take another orange card. Okay. So that's it. That's my turn. Your turn.
All right. After a long week of mobbing, mobstering, after 4 long years of being the mob, my capo's gonna go to the restaurant. He's got business to take care of.
Okay, so play a card.
So, well, actually, what I should do first is I'm going to play this card.
Which gets you 2 family members.
Which gives me 2 family members. One can go in my VIP. The other one can go out there.
On the docks, yeah.
Right? So I'm going to do that. So here's my fam. Right here. 1. Oh, come here, you. And this guy, I'll just put him like out here.
All right, and you get the bonus.
And I will take the book as the bonus.
Take your book.
Okay. And then I am going to pay a card for my action. I will pay this crappy card. Now this goes to the bottom of the operations deck. I get to pay a card to change turn order.
Yeah.
So I will do that.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Which, does that mean I have to pay another card?
For what?
That sucks. See, because it's like pay to change turn order.
Yeah.
But I'm going here.
And what I don't see.
I'm covering up.
I can't see
pay.
past your hand. Okay. Yeah, so you got to pay a card for that.
Pay another one, I guess.
Yeah.
Which is, you're kind of like paying for that ability to
be cheap.
To be cheap.
Basically,
yeah. There you go. Well, that's what I need.
Yeah, I know.
I need leverage. Like, maybe I don't need as much leverage. You know what I mean? Just pay the money. And then I get to do 2 of these things. So play an ops card, play 2 city tiles, or cook 3 books.
Yeah.
So I'm going to play 2 city tiles. This one that gets me 2 leverage. And I don't know if I want to do that one. And maybe, do I want another helper? Maybe I get another helper card. So I'll pay that one and get this guy. Okay. So there's my leverage. And for my second not equal action, I will cook some books. I'm going to cook some books. Okay. I'm going to cook this book because I have 3 speakeasies.
Defended?
Oh, they have to be defended. Oh, no, never mind.
Looks like you're not doing that.
No. Oh, well, that stinks.
Yeah. That's tough.
Yeah, that's rough. Okay, so actually, which tiles did I just give you? I gave you this one for the leverage, right? And I gave you which other one? The one for the card.
Yeah, you can't play any more of those.
That stinks. Yeah, I was thinking I could just go up. What's that?
You have to play a card if you're not going to do.
Well, I can still cook books.
I just can't
cook
3
all
books.
of those
Yeah,
books.
you can cook a book.
Yeah, I don't have anything defended. I don't have any crates. Yeah, I don't have anything defended. Yeah, I guess I'm not ready to cook books yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, that stinks. But I don't really want to like play. I mean, I guess I could play this card. I'll do this. I'll play this card. So I'm gonna play a red card. So I'm gonna remove this family card or VIP card and play this one. I get to do both of those things. So I do get a family member, which is gonna have to go out on the docks. The dock of the bay. And he'll go here. And I'll just get another city tile. I'll get plus stills. And then I do get to defend. And now I can, because I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Even though I'm in the 2 spot.
Well,
I
you only
paid for
need
that.
2, yeah.
I paid for that.
You have 2.
So I have
passively.
2, so I'm good.
Yeah, so you can put 1 guy out.
So I can put a guy out. Finally. Now, I'm probably going to defend this one because he's not operational technically.
Okay.
Now he is.
Now he is.
And then I can cook a book.
No.
I played a card. All right, I'm done. It's your turn.
Did you pick a card?
I did not. I'll take I'll just take another orange card, I guess. It's whatever. Thank you.
The Bookkeeping is real, folks.
You know what? It's a lot.
I'm going to go ahead and play this card, my helper, and I'm going to draw a card. So I'm going to, and these helper cards, when you're done with them, when you play them, they go in your safe.
They do, yes, because like I said, they
collection.
are set collection at the end of the game.
Yep. So I'm going to take a red card. All right. So we got that. 1, 2. So I'm going to go. I think I'm also going to go to the park, the restaurant rather.
Okay.
Because there's a lot of good stuff to be done, and as many of you can go there. It's unlimited. So I have to discard a card.
All use guys can go there.
All use guys. So I'll discard this card to change my thing. I guess I'll go there. I don't even know if I want to, but I have to. I guess
you don't have to.
Right? Because I don't.
You don't have to pay to change the turn order.
Yeah, I don't really want to.
Default be down there anyway.
Yeah, because I want to for 2. I'd rather not have to pay.
Exactly.
The 4. Why would I change my turn order?
Right.
You're going to get my turn order anyway, and I'm going to get bumped to the top, but I'll wait for next round. So 2 times I get to play some stuff. So I'll play a card or play 2 of these tiles. It's probably the tiles first. I get to play a card, though. Might as well play the card first. I can play this red card. Right? And
family card.
Yeah, for the family card, it's going to get rid of this, and it's going to give me a family member and be able to defend something. So I'll take the family member and I'll put him on the docks.
Where's he gonna go?
Probably here. And I'll take a card. I'll just take another red card, and then I get to defend. So I have 1, and I'll pay 1 more for 2, and I'll put a family member here.
Very good.
And then so I'm there. I get to do. So I was playing a card. Now I get to play 2 of my tiles here. So I'll play this one, which will go up 1 track, which I'll go up the fighting track, and then I'll play this one and get a book. Yes, I haven't got any books to cook yet. So that was playing a card and playing those 2 things. So that's done. So now I can end my turn, right?
Yeah.
So I just draw a card. I'll draw an orange card. All right, that's the one I wanted. Finally. Okay, so we are done.
Yes.
Now we're going to go into the Lucky Luciano
There he is.
phase. Mob War. All right, so for each district with a face-down mobster, we have the red mobsters, right? Add a mobster tile for this act. So grab that pile all the way on the far end. Yep, that's it.
What do we need? 2?
Yeah, grab 2.
Okay.
So one of them is what?
Meyer Lansky.
Well, Meyer Lansky. So he's going to go in 10.
Okay.
So he goes
So
up in
he
10.
goes up in 10.
So now he came out. So this is going to go away.
So his 9 goes out. You have a
yes, he has a power of 9, right? So this is going to get discarded, and then I bring out strength of 9. I gotta find it. There it is. So he is wearing 10. So he's going to go up here. So now we know that he's out here with a strength of 10. He puts out 2 speakeasies, automatic.
Yep.
These go away. And he just took over that district.
Yep.
Okay, what else do we got?
And then we've got down here in 6, we have Dutch Schultz coming out. He's a strength of 10.
10. Wow, these guys are tough. All right, so.
Are these? Oh wait, this is the wrong pile. I think.
What letter is it?
I took from over here.
What letter is it?
D6.
Yeah, that's not the right
Yeah, these
one.
are. I was like, these people are too strong.
Yeah.
We
the
still
purple
want
pile.
purples, right?
Yep. So
That's
grab
what I
2 of
thought.
those.
So we've got Jack, Legs, Diamond. I was like, this is not.
Well, just give me their strength.
You've got a 5 and a 5.
All right, so.
So we'll put
He was
Jack
on 10.
up in 10.
Yeah. And
then Abner
on 6.
Zwillman is going to be on 6.
All right, so they're both 5s, you say?
They are both 5s.
All right, so I just got to pull the 5 tokens out.
I was like, well, this is going badly for us.
I was like, that's really strong.
Yeah.
There's a 5. So we got a 5 here, not a 10. Where am I? There's so many tiles. I'm just looking for like a needle in a haystack here. Where are you at? 5? Come on. Yeah, there it is, at the very bottom of the pile. Okay, so where are we at here? All right, so we've got a 5.
Yep.
So now we know what it's going to take to defend or attack. Because we can attack them. We could take over their speakeasies.
You sure can.
Which isn't a bad idea. All right, replace a district tile with a mobster strength tile. Place a mobster speakeasy on each empty space. So we got some speakeasies out.
Yeah.
We
You
need
actually
2.
have speakeasies occupying these.
So he can't put any out.
Yeah.
Replace the player's buildings unless they defend. So
Yeah, so you have to defend them now.
yeah, I didn't know he was. Was he here? He had a red thing here? I didn't even realize that.
Yeah.
I would have never built there.
Oh, do you want to build somewhere else?
No, what's his strength? 5?
5.
I got to defend that. So you have to defend each building.
I know.
So so he's going to hit me for 5, and I have a strength of 3.
Plus your mob guy if you want to pay.
Right. So I have 3, and I can discard 2 of these for 5.
Yeah. That's one building.
Bang, 1 building.
Okay.
Next building will be 3, and I'll pay her $5.
Yeah. That covers you.
Which I'll have to pay 10 from my safe, but
Yeah.
I paid her off, and bang, so I'm safe.
Okay.
So he gets nothing. And actually, I think that ends his presence here because
you've taken over.
Yeah, I'm defended it. He gets 1 attack on me, and
Yeah.
I've owned him. So he's just a punk now. Even though he's out there, I basically snipped him. Right?
Abner.
So at the end of Acts 1 and 2, reveal the indicated number of mobster district tiles, right?
Yep.
And place each with the corresponding district. So what we have is up here for the first round, we've got 2 more tiles that are going to come out. We don't know what district. So we got district number 9.
Okay.
Where is that? 8 and 9.
Here.
So we know.
It's my stuff.
He's
so I've got a
coming
mobster coming into my turf.
into 9. So bang, we know that's going to be 1. And then we also have one coming out in 5, which is your other turf.
Oh no.
So that's
They're
where they're
on
going to,
to me.
those are the mob wars coming next. So they're
Yeah.
like, you know what, we're targeting these spots, they're coming out. Now the cops come out.
Yeah.
So every one of these cop spaces is going to get a cop
Yep.
that has a tile on it. So
I told you that's why I was like trying to defend them because
yeah, these are going
I
to
knew
make
they
it
were
just
gonna
more difficult for anyone to have influence here.
yeah.
It really doesn't affect the mobsters.
Yeah.
It just affects us.
It doesn't let you make any money for
Right.
sure or have
and
influence.
then we take the stack and we look at where the next batch of cops are coming. So you've got one coming out on 12. So
Okay.
cop coming on to my still. 15. So I know I need to defend that in
Yeah.
a future turn. 13. 13's here. And then we have 3, which is, it's mostly the mobsters.
Yeah.
So those are where the cops are coming next. And then we do the payout zone. So the way you calculate payouts is basically for each zone. So downtown first. And it's not how many buildings, it's who has the highest level of buildings that
Right.
are operational.
Yeah.
You have an operational speakeasy. I have an operational speakeasy.
Right.
Even if I had 2, it wouldn't matter. It's just the highest level. Speakeasies are tied. So we're tied for second place basically. So
Yeah.
we each get $20, and those go to the safe.
Yes.
If you notice the picture, it's of
Right.
your safe.
Yep.
If it's a picture of cash, it goes to cash on hand. Boom. Iconography in this game is really good.
Yeah, it is
not gonna
really
lie,
good.
it's really good.
Yeah.
So what would happen is you would say we each went up 1 and we're tied. That's how
Yeah.
you calculate. Because if we had more, because you would count each district within it. Because if I had a higher
Yeah, because
one,
it gets more complicated as
Yeah.
you have more buildings out.
all right. So where do you
Midtown.
have Midtown? So I've got still, you've got
A speakeasy, and I
speakeasy.
have a nightclub.
yeah. So you're actually you're ahead of me.
Yeah.
So you're gonna get 20 and I get 10. Because I got second place. Actually, no, I'm in third place. So you're like first, second, third, because the still is below the speakeasy.
Right. And
in
the mob
hierarchy.
has
He's got
speakeasies
speakeasies.
out.
So,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna get nothing, and you're gonna get 20.
Okay.
The last one is he's got
Yeah.
that.
I think we're tied.
You've got 1 as well, right? So you're tied for second. So it's $30 each.
But I don't know. I don't think
Oh, you can't.
that counts.
Yours doesn't count.
And as a matter of fact, I don't think that counts.
It doesn't either. You're right. So you are actually here. With
Yeah.
him. You've got
So
one
I actually get
operational.
10.
So you get $10. Give me 10 back, and you
Yeah.
get nothing for here
Yeah.
because you've got no
That's
influence.
the like unfortunate part
The
of
rub,
having
because they're
cops
not
there.
they're not protected.
They're not defended.
Yeah. So if there's a cop and you're not defended, it's like it's
You're
not
not
even
making
running.
money
Yeah.
because like who's going there?
Nobody. Yeah. It's
You know?
not open. It's
Yeah.
not functional. So what we haven't done yet is produce and deliver any.
I know. Well, yeah, because you have to have an infrastructure set up
Booze.
to do that.
Yeah, you've got to
We're
kind
not
of get it
for that
ready.
yet.
And now,
Yeah.
so now we're into phase 2.
Yeah.
So we take our capos back, right?
Now we're going to leave one out of the game
Yep.
for attrition. So we're only going to bring back 3.
Bring back 3. So now we lost a capo.
Yep. A Capicola.
Capicola. The Capicol. So now I'm going to be player 1, you're going to be player 2. Mm-hmm. Where's my little cheat sheet book? I put it down. Okay. So let's go. So that was the return the capos and then play around. So then we do it again, right? So now we're all set up for the next phase.
Yep.
And it would be me going first. So again, it's the same
shtick.
Same shtick. Let's take a few more turns and,
Yeah.
then we'll go. Because I want to actually produce, right?
Yes.
So like I'm going to play this. I want to play this orange card. So I have to take a spot. I might actually 3, 6. Ooh. 7. I might do this. I might go here to the docks, the dock of the bay. And I'm going to play this orange card. And the orange card is going to let me go up the orange track and then pay a card to go up the orange track again and then produce in my stills, right? So I'll pay an orange card to go up again. So I'm going to go up twice on this track. So put me up twice on the
up here.
on the infamy track.
Boop,
Bang,
boop.
bang,
All right,
which
so
is
you
going to
pass
get me
this.
a
You get
card.
that card and a helper card.
So I'll take a purple card and I'll take a helper. Jim Halper. Bang. All right, so that's the first bit. I also get a goon for free, which is cool. So now I got 2 goons. Mm-hmm. And then I could attack a ship.
Yeah.
Which I'm going to do. But first I got to produce. So when I produce 3.
Yeah. You sure do.
So I take 3 barrels from the supply. And
you're still going to attack a ship?
Why not, man? Put 3 barrels in my stills.
Okay.
Because when you attack a ship, you bring it right to one of your speakeasies. You
Yeah.
don't put it in your stills. When you get because you get the booze.
I know.
You're basically
Yeah,
taking
yeah.
it right to the speakeasy. So I should attack a ship. I mean, we got to show them.
You should.
Right?
I wanted to do that too. So go ahead.
Okay.
We're at that point in the game.
We're at the point. So I could either attack the blue ship for 10 or the orange ship for 11. So I have a strength of 3 times 2, which is 6, 7, 8. I need 2 more strength. So if I could pay her $5, which if I pull $10 from my safe and launder it, that gives me enough money to pay her off and give me +4, right?
Yes.
So why not?
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
So 3 times 2 is 6 + 4 is 10. I won't even have to spend my thugs.
Yeah.
So that's 10. I can hit the blue ship.
You get that.
Bang. So I'm going to
the
get
crate.
the crate, which gives me $4 times defenders. So I only have 1 defender out. So
Yeah.
I'm only going to get $4.
Yeah.
Cash on hand.
Right.
And then I flip it,
And there's your bonus.
and I'm going to get. I always have a passive
Yeah.
2 leverage,
Yeah.
which is huge.
That's great.
Bonus. And then I get the barrel there, and I'm just going to double check that it does go by a thing. And then that ship is going to go clockwise to the next available port. He's like,
Right.
I'm out,
Yeah.
and he's going to shoot down there.
Okay.
I also have to take one of my guys back to my VIP lounge if I can fit him. Otherwise, he'd go off the board. So now he's back. I take a new crate out and bang. So now it's actually 11 to fight that guy. So that's that, right? I just
Yeah.
beat him down.
Yep. Did you want to check on the barrel?
Yeah, I'll take a card at the end of my
Yeah.
turn and then grab a barrel. So your turn while I look this up.
Okay. Yeah, because I may do something very similar. Although I do need to go start defending stuff too.
Yeah, place it next to an operating building. That's
Yeah.
it. So that crate, that barrel I took, is going to go next to one of my speakeasies, and I'll put it right here because that's the only operating building I have. Oh, actually, up here.
So I've got. So if I wanted to hit that, what's that top one? The Arnold ship? Is that the
Yeah.
gray ship?
How you gonna do that?
Where's
though?
the gray ship? Over here?
Yeah. How you gonna do that?
What do you mean? How
You'd have to
am I
go to
gonna
the
do
park.
that?
Okay.
I know. I'm just saying, like, eventually, if I wanted to do that,
You have to have him
I
in
have to hit the
Midtown.
gray ship.
Well, you only have one guy in
I
Midtown
only have one
right now.
guy there, but I can move him around if I place more guys there.
Correct.
Right. Yeah, because I'm just not ready. Now, blue ship guy is going to cost 11 now to go. And I only have a strength of 3, 6.
You're like blue ship guy.
Blue ship guy. The Stephanie Sinclair. Well, because blue ship guy's down here.
Yeah, Sinclair's. Yeah,
And
he just
I've
moved.
got 2 guys there.
Yeah, now he moved.
But my strength's only 3. I need a mobster.
You have 1, 2 times 3 is 6.
It's
So
only
you have
6.
You have 6 strength, and he's 11.
Yeah, that's
6,
not enough.
7, 8. Yeah, you need an ally.
I
So
need
why don't
an
you go?
ally.
You need to go
Yeah,
here.
I need to do that. All right.
Enough playing around.
Enough messing around. I need to go find a.
You need to find a friend.
friend.
Go phone a friend.
Okay. So, well, before I do that, let me play this guy
To get 2 books.
to get 2 books.
All right.
So I'll grab 2 books. And then I'll take my turn. So I can get a helper. I can move up a thing. So I think I'll move up my stills, even though I don't have stills. Still. Actually, I could move up. I may actually pay a card instead. And I'm going to move up my strength track again for a 4. So you can take this.
Yeah.
Wait,
Wait, what are you doing?
I'm looking at it now. You can take... I just don't know which one to get rid of. Okay. Yeah, take this one. I'm just looking at the bonus on the top that I might want to play later. Okay, so... I went up that. Now I can do my boss battle.
And by the way, you can buy barrels from rum runner ships.
Yes,
as
you
well.
can, for the cost underneath,
Yeah.
if you need to.
Yeah, so you just have to be in the same district where that
Yeah.
ship is docked, and you can pay the money and buy them.
And that's the cool thing is, like, you can even the crossed out districts, if they have docks, like, you can still go there and use the docks, by the way. Who do I want to partner with on this venture?
Oh, it's a lot of them out there.
He's like, 1 time minus money. Do you have the guide for these guys?
I do.
Can you pull
1
that out?
time
and see?
minus money.
Yeah. We've got Abner Zwillman.
Means once for any defense or attack, you may use this associate for free.
Oh, for free.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, 1 time use of him
Oh,
for free.
right. And he's probably minus $1 if you're defending a
Pay 1 less.
nightclub? Speakeasy?
Which one is that?
Abner.
Oh, Abner? Yeah, that one's pay $1 less to use as associate when you take over a mobster speakeasy. That's when you're
Take
attacking
over
a
mobster
speakeasy.
speakeasy. Okay. Right. Okay. That's good. Plus, he gives you +2 strength for these guys. So maybe I'll go with Abner. We're 6 down here. There. See, I'm partnering with the mob in your place. It's
Yeah,
not
but
good for you.
I've already neutered that guy, so he's
Yes, I know. That's why he's trying to find new associates.
He came in all strong. I was like, nah, we're not
He's like,
gonna.
I got these speakeasies
I was like, I
down the
got
road, and
Texas Queen on. You
and I'm
can't-
like, no, you don't. Join my club.
Yeah, you need friends in high places. dude.
Yes. Right.
You're
All
kind
right,
of
Abner.
sad.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So I've got him, and I can also buy one of these things. I don't really need another goon. I don't think I'm good. 5, 4, 8, 12. Yeah, I'm good. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I will take a, it doesn't matter, a purple card, I guess.
Purple.
A play, what is it, a play card?
Play card. Yeah.
Is that what it's called?
Performer.
Perform-
Something like. I think it's play.
I think
pretty
it's
sure.
something like that.
Is it?
No, I don't think that's what it is.
It's not a play card.
I don't think so.
Placard.
No, it's called something else. A party card. That's
Party
what it is.
card. That's what it is.
Same.
It's
Same,
party
same.
play. It's all the same. All right, you good?
Yes, I'm good. Go ahead.
All right. Remember, we only get 3 actions this round.
I know.
So this is not good. Okay, so where's the one where I can attack a mob speakeasy.
You can, so when you take this action and you can build a speakeasy, you can also attack a mob speakeasy. That's how that works. And if you want to go here and build a nightclub or casino, you can also attack a speakeasy to replace it with your casino or your nightclub. Really? That's how that works.
Are you sure?
Am I sure? Would you like to read the rulebook?
Is that so?
Give me the book, I'll tell you.
I'm not sure.
Give me.
Well, it'll probably tell me right here, actually.
Straight from your book.
If upgrading, replace the... No, so this is just... When you open a nightclub or a casino, that's just opening them up or upgrading. It's on the contractor where you can take over a mobster speakeasy. So I don't think you can do that on the other one.
Pass me the book while you take
I'll let you read, but I don't think that's the case. Okay. So I'm going to have to go to the one that'll let me just open up or take over, because then I can do a little of both. And I'll go here. So I will take a card, which this one's nice. It just gives me $5 right off the bat.
That's good.
Did I have a card I could have played right to start? I did, actually. I'm going to use that first. So I'm going to play this first.
All right. City Planning Office.
Go up this track, but I'm going to discard a card. We'll discard this guy. That's going to push me up again and get me another dude. I can hold 3. Nice. Got a lot of family members here ready to work. Okay, so I did that. And now I can buy. So for $3, I'm going to buy this. And that's going to get me a goon for free. Another one. I'm going to put this out somewhere on the board that's available. I need to go uptown. There's not a lot of real estate uptown, actually. Okay. So that was that. And then I'm going to attack one of them.
All right. Did you need to know the rule?
Yeah.
Okay. The rule is you can open a nightclub or casino or upgrade one of your speakeasies to a nightclub or casino or take over a mobster speakeasy.
Oh, so you can do it?
Yes.
Okay. But I
same
wasn't...
with the contractor office, you do the same thing, but you can take over the mobster speakeasy and replace it with your speakeasy.
Okay, well,
or with your.
I'm not upgrading anything yet, so I'm just going to take over a speakeasy.
Okay.
And I'll do it. That's a 5, so I have 4. Yeah, I'm going to do it here. Now you have to go higher than the number, so I need to go at least a 6. So.
But you've got that.
I have plenty, yeah. So I have a 4 base power.
Yeah.
Plus 2 of these guys. I just throw them out. That's 6. Bang. So what I do is I take one of my speakeasies and replace it, right? Now, do I have to pay for my speakeasy? That's the question.
Yes.
I do.
Yeah, you still have to pay.
I still have to pay the $5?
Yeah, of course you do.
I thought I was just taking it over. You know what I mean? I thought you just replace it.
I will check the rules.
Because I'm not building it. I'm replacing it.
I mean, you kind of are building it, though.
Well, I know. I just took over his place. Like, why am I putting money into it?
Place your chosen speakeasy or still onto an empty building space. Move the city tile, gain the benefit. All right, take over. For each goon, it says for each action you perform, you must first pay the cost of the chosen speakeasy. 3, 5, or 8.
Okay, so I'll pay the 5. I will pay the 5. I'll go up here. Take a goon.
It'd be like way too easy if you.
I guess, right?
Didn't have to pay.
I'll have to pay $10.
There's a lot of overhead in taking over a mobster speakeasy.
Clearly. All right. Well, that's my takeover. So I'll just take a card and I'm done.
Okay.
Your turn.
All right.
I don't like I'm running out of actions here.
I know, right?
Yeah.
It's very tough. I need to do a lot of defending, and I'm like, I don't have the cards I need to do it.
Oh, I know.
Like it's like every turn I gotta like look and see like that's a problem, that's a problem. This is gonna be a problem, you know.
Yeah, this is gonna be a problem.
It's gonna be a problem. Abner. I've got this guy.
Abner.
So yeah, see, he's all upset with the rest of the mobs. That's why he's gonna help me take him down. And I kind of wanted to get on one of these ships. What do we have? We've got purple ship, and we've got blue ship down here. What's the purple one?
Purple is
What is that?
Is Al Capone's 12
$1 times. What is that?
Your strength, right?
Oh.
No, that the mobster head guy. Is that what you're talking about? This one?
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, I'll tell you that in a second. That is you have the book.
Okay.
Actually, it's on the very back.
Oh yeah.
No, they're inside.
Okay.
I'll tell you.
You look.
The crates.
Yeah.
$1 for your position on the infamy track.
$1 for my position on the infamy
Yeah,
track.
so you get $12.
$12.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Pretty good, actually.
Yep.
Yeah, that's not bad. All right, well, let me see if I can do this. So I want to do this. If I send you to the park, I should be able to do some stuff. So let's see about that. So we'll just try this. So I'm going to go here to the park, which actually means you're going to come back here to the park, and I'm going to go here.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm going to first play my orange stills card here, which is going to put me up the stills track. I'm going to pay this card to go up again. And then this slides down like that. Oh, wait. Before I slide it down. Oh, wait. Now I get to make some liquor, right?
Yeah, you produce.
I produce three barrels.
of booze. Here you go.
3 barrels of medicinal gin. That's like so apropos. It's probably exactly what I would make, actually. Okay. And now I get to do an attack on a ship.
You do?
Right?
Yeah.
So in the
Either
upper
uptown or midtown.
side, right, we've got the blue ship and the purple ship.
So it's a 12
The
or
purple is the
11.
Al Capone ship.
Yes.
That's the one that could get me some cash.
So you've got 4 times
or
2.
I could do purple.
It's 11.
Purple or blue.
Blue.
Blue's 11.
11 or 12.
And what's that going to do for me?
You get $5 per barrel, so you get $15.
Oh, that's better.
Oh, that might be barrels at your establishments. Actually.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
which
you
I
don't have any.
So I'm going to go with Al Capone ship.
You need a 12.
I need 12, and I've got 2 times 4 is 8.
9, 10 if you want, or pay him $6 and you'll get plus 5. And that'll do it.
10, 12. All right, I'm going to have to pay him out of my blood money over here. There.
So that's going to be $12.
$12. There you go.
Wow.
Abner.
Yeah.
He's always skimming off the top.
All right, so you do get this, which is going to get you back $14 or $12 rather. So
you get back the money that I just took.
Basically, it's a wash.
And now I have
Here you go.
lots of actions.
Well, that's basically saying that you get your choice. Hold on, I'll tell you what that means. When sending a family member to the docks, you may choose any of those 4 bonuses.
Which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really neat.
As opposed to just the one you're with.
Yeah, that's
So
great.
it gives you access to all of them. Okay.
Okay.
Draw
cool.
a card?
Draw a card, yes. I will take a green card.
Green.
Sure.
All right. There you go.
Thank you.
So I'll play.
Wait, did you take one of these bonuses?
I did
What?
not.
You didn't? I
actually.
don't think you did.
I did not.
So take something.
I did not. Okay. Start out by playing this helper card for $5. It's a nice one. Just like give me $5.
Yeah.
And my last action will be to. Kind of need to get some guards out.
Oh, he has like one more action.
I need to get some guards out, you know.
Yeah, I need to get some guards out too. In fact, I probably should take a red card instead of this. Can I have a red, please? Thank you.
Yeah. That's the kicker, right? Getting a red card out. Like, do I play the red? Do I go for the red card? Or do I go for an upgrade, actually? Which might be the way to go here. So I might go here. Well, that just lets me play any card, right? Is that a smart move?
Oh.
Because I can upgrade 2
I'm an idiot.
buildings. What happened?
I didn't build a still.
Oh, you don't even have a still.
I
You can't
took
even...
all this stuff,
Yeah,
thinking I was going to build a still, and I can't even produce.
No, so that all those barrels
That's
go back
so
home.
lame. That was not good.
Yeah, you need to get a still on the board.
I know, and in my head, like some of those orange cards let you build a still, and I
Yeah.
thought I was going to be doing that, and I didn't. So, sorry. Go ahead. I'm an idiot.
It's tough.
It's really hard.
Tough to wrap
It's
your head
really
around
tough.
what's the most optimal move here. So, like, I've got one thing left, and it's like, do I really want to do I want to build a casino or something? Do I want to upgrade something? Because it's going to cost me a lot of money. I have $7 on hand.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to cost me at least 12 minus 3 would be 9 to upgrade to a nightclub. It's like, do I want to do a nightclub?
Mm-hmm.
Which is nice, but is that really? No, I don't think I need to.
Okay.
I think I'm okay. I think I'm going to do
They do give you good money.
I'm going to do some deliveries, though.
Okay.
But I only have one operational freaking thing. I got to get some guards out. That's the problem. I got to get guards out. Like,
I know.
so I'm
I
going to
know.
have to take the stupid action, which is this. Where I'm like, got to play a red card. So I get a dude, which I'll put out on the docks again. And I'll get a book, I guess. The problem is there's no boats up here, so it's like, that's not really going to help me. All the boats are downtown.
I know.
1, 2, there's 1, 2, 3. Oh, there is one down here. I'm going to do that. I'll go up here and get a book. And then I can buy thugs, which I don't really want to pay for. I get another leverage token, which is fine. And I'm going to put out this card. This card is going to give me 1 bump and 1 protection. So the bump is going to go here, but I do need to discard a card for that, which I will do. No problemo. Get rid of you. Give me one more on that track.
Mm-hmm.
And then I get to defend. So I'll take one of my guys, and I do need 4, which I have a passive 2,
I should be up
3,
here.
and 4.
Hey, I'm coming up
Leverage.
here.
Yeah.
Just because I recounted and realized
okay.
I'm way behind.
Hey, whatevs, man. I will send a guard out over here. So now I've got that. Yeah, that's fine.
You good?
Yeah, and I'll just draw a card. I'll take another green one. And I'm done. What about you?
I'm going to go to the restaurant. And I'm not going to change turn order.
Mm-hmm.
But I am going to play this card,
Mm-hmm.
which lets me get a book.
Mm-hmm.
You can take that. It lets me do a defend action.
Okay. So you just need...
Now, this is like defend with a bunch of ripples. Does that mean I can do it a bunch of times?
I'm not seeing that. I have the same symbol. Get protection. Place family members from VIP room next to your building. Each one costs leverage. Each one place costs leverage shown by your turn space. May spend leverage tokens in addition to leverage shown in operation. So you can play as many as you can as you have leverage. So
To
if you
play.
have, you
Right.
have 2, 3, 4.
So I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I
leverage.
could theoretically place
Put
3
3
out,
out, yeah.
right?
That is
Okay,
correct.
so I'm going to play 2 out.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to play 1 here. And I'm going to place 1 here.
Mm-hmm.
Are you with me so far?
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to... That was playing my card.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm going to cook 3 books.
Okay.
I can actually cook books now.
Cooked the books.
I'm going to cook the books. I'm going to cook this book because now I do have 3 protected speakeasies in 3 areas.
So that's $20.
That's $20. Plus I get to go up 1 notch.
That goes in your safe.
Thank you. There. And I'm going to go take this one over here because I have 1 crate. So it's 15.
Okay.
Wait, that puts me up 1 because of my bump. And then I'll cook the books here and get another 15, which bumps me up again because I'm going to bump up something. I guess I'll bump up like this. Can I get another 15, please? And that lands me here, which means I get an ops card and a helper card. I'll take this guy, I think. So you gotta check what you already have. I'm like missing a helper card. He disappeared. He got disappeared. All right. I think that's it.
All right.
Okay.
And then you would get a card. But we're done.
We're done. Yeah, I think that was good.
We've gone more than
half the game.
More than half the game, yeah. So actually, that was exactly half the game. But
it was.
But it tapers off because the last round is only 1 action.
Yeah, that's right. So we would play another round with 3 actions, and then we would play another round with just 1 action, and then we would do final scoring.
Yeah. And then, your casinos do generate money because you skim off the top if we had any ever at the end of each act, which we don't have any out yet.
Yeah.
But that's coming. Like we're kind of ramping up now. Like we'd probably start making deliveries now.
Yeah.
At this point.
Yep.
And
I
then
hope so. Maybe I would build a still.
Yeah.
Then I think,
at some point you're probably going to want to build a still, and then we'll get some more points at the end, more money at the end for what we have out on the board for final scoring. And it's really just who has the most money total wins the game is the best mob. So that really is Speakeasy.
That is
what a game! Like it's
so good.
Yeah,
it's so good. Yeah.
Yeah, really, really, really thematic. Really good quality components.
Yeah.
Like this thing is just out of the park.
I just like this. Did you even do this?
I didn't have a chance to make deliveries
Get some barrels
yet.
and put them in this thing so they can see how this works.
We'll go top down. Let's go
up,
zoom up close on your
player
board.
I was going to zoom close.
Yeah,
wow, now it's like sideways, but
no, it's
anyway.
not. It's looking down on you. See?
Oh, okay. Boop, boop. Yep, see? So your little truck can carry 2 barrels. Yep. And it just like rushes across the board and delivers.
So you bring it to your speakeasies, and then you'll basically deliver 1 barrel there.
Yep.
And then you can, on your way, if you have more movement points, you deliver it there. And as long as they're operational on a subsequent turn, you can do the play, which is like you have a party.
Yep.
And then at the party, you actually sell these, and you're going to get the lesser number of where you are on the infamy track, which in our case would be
like $15.
$15. And if you were selling it from either the
you're selling
nightclub or the casino, you're actually going to get it for the higher number, which would have been $20.
Yep.
Right to your safe. So that's how you're going to make money. Your biggest bank is by riding your trucks around town and selling all your, delivering all your booze and then selling it. Throwing parties.
Yeah, yeah, it's very cool. And it was funny because we've played a lot of all of Lacerda's games.
Yeah.
And this one to me felt fresh. Like it felt different. And I'm not sure what it was exactly. To me, like just streamlined is the word that I keep thinking of. And I don't know if it was just the absence of like a kick out type of action, which I do like, and he does it well. But this just kind of churns along, and it's so thematic that you just feel like you're doing the things.
Yeah.
And I just really enjoyed that. I didn't feel like we were like really zoomed out.
What I think got what I appreciated was that it didn't feel like 3 different games in one.
Yeah.
Where I was doing 3 very different disjointed things that all kind of affected each other. So I almost like had to think 3 different ways while I was playing. Not that that's bad, but it just makes you think differently. Where this one was like, I could come up with a strategy that I felt would work for me.
Right.
And I didn't feel like I was really kind of forced to go any one direction. I kind of had a lot of options here.
Yeah.
Which I liked. I like to be able to see the strategy and see it click and really kind of just leverage things that are coming out. For me, that makes it easier because I don't want to have to not even know if I'm doing well or not.
Right.
At any point, because I'm just like, I'm not sure if what I'm doing is even making sense, right? And then eventually it starts to click.
Yeah.
But this one clicked really fast.
Yeah.
And I guess as the more you play it, the more you'll start to see how you can really use the engine to your benefit and not take as long to do things.
Right. Yeah. Like I think we're still in the early phases of like learning the strategy and like what's best, but you definitely do want to get your infrastructure built first.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid to spend money from your safe because you see how much money you make throughout the game.
And
at the end of the game, we don't worry about the money laundry. So whatever money you have in your safe, like you got to spend it a little bit to make more of it, and to build your infrastructure, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was pretty neat. I did want to also mention, if you want to grab a couple of those trays,
Yeah.
I want to make sure that I get this 100% right while you show off these things. You can do top-down camera if you want to. Because these were also given to us. Hold on a second. These showed up with our, aside from our game.
Yeah, really nice wooden bowls and trays for components. These are like real classy, real smooth, real polished. A couple different variations to hold all your stuff, as you can see.
Yeah, I
real
know.
Nice finish.
I want to laser etch these with our logo,
with our logo on
really
them,
bad. But I want to give you the details on these real
The
quick, and I
deets.
have to pull it up. So, aha, here we go. So these are from Brandon. So shout out to Brandon, the warehouse guy at Eagle Griffin, who has been making these dice trays. These are the deluxe game trays premium bundle, and includes the 2 medium solo trays, the 2 medium duo trays, which are like these guys, like with the 2 little things. A large solo tray and a large duo tray.
Which
and
I already showed you guys.
if you actually watched the Deliverance Kickstarter video that we made for Andrew, I actually used that tray
Oh, you did?
in the video
Oh, there you go.
to roll the dice during one scene.
Okay.
Because it's a really cool like little dice rolling tray, but also obviously holds all of our chits and stuff really well. So we wanted to give him a shout out. I believe they are being sold on Eagle Griffin's website. And we were told he likes our content, which is really, really sweet.
Really
we
nice.
always like to hear that, but we
Absolutely.
also like to hear that from people who make really legit stuff.
Yeah.
Because we appreciate that sort
We
of stuff.
certainly do.
Yeah, very,
So-
very cool. So thank you.
Kickstarter campaign for this game is live right now.
It sure is.
I couldn't recommend it anymore. And
Yeah.
we're not paid for this at all.
Yeah,
So just
absolutely.
don't take
Yeah.
this as like a promotional video where we're trying to sell you on something. This game is top notch.
Yeah.
100%. The components are phenomenal. Eagle Griffin and Lacerda together are the perfect match because their games are just so good.
Yeah.
And they look wonderful on the shelf, wonderful on the table. It's a beautiful game. It's probably some of the best components I've seen
Lately, for sure.
Like, this is really, really
well, even
nice.
how like the cards slot into these little scenes on your
Yeah,
player
like,
board is really great.
everything
like,
about it. It's
and you like you said too, the iconography in this one was like great. Like,
really,
they
really
nailed
good.
it.
Really intuitive. The rule book is
Yeah.
great. It was a breeze to learn. It's a joy to play.
Yeah.
I couldn't recommend it more. So
Very balanced.
If
If you're new to Lacerda, I want to like also kind of give the team a shout out because they do so much play testing.
Oh yeah.
And maybe other teams do too. I don't know, but it's just very intentional, and they blind play test. They do online stuff. They get people from all over the world to test these games before they launch them, which is why it's like years in the making. But when it comes out, it is so worth it.
Yes.
So kind of lesson to everyone else who's like rushing games out for the sake of getting games out. They just put a lot of work and a lot of heart into what they do. And then the second thing I wanted to say, just to give you guys some background, we are not paid to do this video. We do, of course, love the games and stuff, but we are also on such a limited time schedule these days. And if you know us personally, like we've got little kids that are getting into like lots of activities, and we've got big kids that are going to college, and like we've got full-time jobs, and we just do not have a ton of time to put these videos together anymore. So it's also not like we're just sitting around waiting for games to show up to play. Like it is work a lot of times for us, and playing this game felt like a vacation. Like it just didn't feel like work, even though we don't have a ton of time to get it in. It's like it just feels that good. So I just wanted to kind of give you some context for why, us saying the game is great. It's an easy thing to say,
It
but
carries a lot more weight
yeah.
than it seems
Yeah.
from our perspective, because
Yeah, for sure.
it's it's a lot of work for us, like she said, and it's and so when we can get something to the table and really enjoy our experience with it, it makes all the difference.
For sure.
So all right, so the campaign link will be down below. Let us know your thoughts. Just let us know if you're backing this one. If you're not, tell me why you're not, because I want to know why. And if you should even be in this hobby if you're not backing this game. No. So, thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed the video. We'll see you next time.
We'll see ya.